Hey, my legion, how y'all doing today? A lot of stuff to talk about today, but the main reason we're here is to do another freezer pop review. I know I'm doing a lot of them, but it brings back my childhood of, even though my childhood is mostly flavor ice and then the regular popsicles you get. But it was so much fun seeing so many different flavors at our Dollar General and stuff like that. I had to do these, and these are the ones I sent Tony Town. He hasn't done a review of them to my knowledge yet, but I'm doing a review of them now. These are the Lemonheads and Friends freezer bars, and there's 10 freezer bars in there. They were $1 for 10 of them, and you got grape, cherry, lemon, and orange. Let's check out the nutritional facts. Like I said before, a serving size 3 bars. Oh, this is by the Gel Cert company from West Chicago, Illinois, as usual. Okay, the serving size 3 bars. Calories 60, no fat, 5 milligrams sodium, 14 grams carbs, and 13 grams sugar, and no protein. So let's try these out. These are the Lemonheads and Friends candy bars. I mean, candy bars, freezer bars. A better shot at what the little characters look like. See? They look pretty cool. Alright, let's try them out. I'll do, let's see what we got first. I'll do grape first. There's no logo on here like the other one. A lot of flavor in that one. That's like a 9 out of 10. Very good. Try the orange. Right here. That's also really good. That's a 9 out of 10. Try the cherry. That really has a unique flavor. That's a 9.5 out of 10. Really good. And the star of the show, the Lemonhead, the lemon flavored ones. Very unique taste. That's a 9 out of 10 too. These are really good. 3 nines and a 9.5. Awesome. For Lemonhead and Friends freezer bars. Right here. Pretty good for $1. You can't beat it. And there's other stuff I want to talk to you about. Well, I'm on Celebrity Watch tomorrow. It's a possibility. I'm going into my sister's coming over. I'm going in Edinburgh tomorrow, and I found out that on early morning news that Gilbert Gottfried's going to be stopping by in Erie. And Edinburgh's a college town. I don't know why he's there. I just found out about it earlier today. It's a possibility he could be in Edinburgh when I'm in Edinburgh. I got my camera with the strap, put it around my neck just in case he's there. I might be able to get a celebrity endorsement. I'm not counting on it, but it's always a positive. I'm just being wishful. It's wishful thinking. But if I do see Gilbert Gottfried, that'd be cool as hell. But I mean, I think he's funnier than hell. But I mean, just wishful thinking. I just don't want to get nagged to death by my sister. Well, I'm on Celebrity Watch for that. And I want to do 2 movie reviews. This isn't dinner and a movie, but it's freezer pop in a movie, if you want to call it that. I saw 2 Troma movies today. I'm a big fan of like movies like Kentucky Fried Movie. I remember I saw Kentucky Fried Movie before going to the Army. The only movies I saw Kentucky Fried Movie. I remember renting that off Media Entertainment back in the glorious days of the VHS tape. And Mom and Pa operated video stores. I think it was a video exchange in Edinburgh before Blockbuster, started moving in back in the 91, 90, 91. This was back in the 80s. And we saw Kentucky Fried Movie. And then on Canadian TV, City TV to be exact, I saw Pray TV, which had one of my favorite bands in it. Devo was in it singing a song, and they were called Dove in the movie. Well, anyways, in in the Army, I saw a whole crapload of these movies. I saw The Groove Tube. I own almost all these movies. The only one I don't own is Prime Time, which I saw once in Fort Gordon, Georgia. I'm going to see if I can find it on YouTube to watch it there. But the other movies I have, like American Tickler that Chuck Vincent did, Amazon Women on the Moon, along with Groove Tube, UHF, the Weird Al Yankovic movie, which I have now on DVD. I had a chance to see it in the theater, but I had to work, so I wasn't able to. What else? There was a whole bunch of them. Tunnel Vision, of course. The Boob Tube. The 6 o'clock news. I think that was all of them. And then I pretty much own all those. And then I found out, oh, and Video Vixens, a Troma movie also about the, they have the Academy Awards. This is like the world's first ever porno awards. Video Vixens is really funny. Well, anyways, with my Roku, it's easier for me to watch videos on the TV. I mean, movies on off YouTube on the TV. I know my dad doesn't like watching my friends' videos. He doesn't even understand the concept of the shout-out video. I tried to explain it to him. He didn't understand. Well, anyways, I found out that Troma has a bunch of cool videos on YouTube free to watch. Because sometimes there's some movies you have to pay to watch on YouTube, but all the Troma movies, except for there's a handful of them that you have to pay a little bit. The Asian ones you have to pay a little bit for, but most of them are all free. And one of them was in a format like Kentucky Fried Movie called Viewer Discretion is Advised. It was weird because I found at the end it was 91. I thought it was like a more recent movie because I never even heard of this movie. And it's not bad. The problem is some of the like they have transitional shots between the scenes, like especially in the beginning. It's really annoying the way they do it, and they have like this montage of all these famous artists, and that's really annoying. They do that a couple times in the movie. That's what really did it in for me. It's not a bad movie. It's a million times better than Movie 43. Movie 43 sucked. This one's a little bit, it's not super funny, but it's a million times better. Movie 43 was one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Probably the worst of this category, except for this one with about the homeschooling. That was funny, but Movie 43 sucked. This was better than Movie 43. It's just a weird concept of using schizophrenia and then using like commercials and then things in the psychiatrist's office and all these other different things that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense thrown in there. And it gets maybe a 6 out of 10, which is like a D minus. But it's a million times better than Movie 43. Movie 43 gets maybe a 1.5 just because of the homeschooling sequence. Movie 43 sucked. Well, anyways, the other Troma movie I wanted to talk about is Squeeze Play. Now, Squeeze Play was made back in 1979. I remember reading it, about it in Lloyd Kaufman's book. And Squeeze Play is about softball, pretty much, and it pretty much revolves around like the men's team called the Beavers. It's kind of weird for a men's team, and then versus a bunch of women who decided to take them on, and they call themselves the Beaverettes. And it's a battle of the sexes type thing. There's some funny parts in it. I guess it was real popular in the South. This was back when Troma was still doing movies that went to the drive-ins and stuff like that. Made in 1979, and some of the, it was so low budget. Some of it looks like a home movie, pretty much home movie production. If you watch on YouTube, there's like, it looked like some of it was filmed off a projection screen. Wow. But it was alright for what it was. I wish it would have been funnier. But I'd probably give that maybe a mild, mild 7.5 out of 10. It's not too bad. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but really low budget. I was shocked at how low budget looking it was. I thought it'd be a little bit bigger budget than that. Because if you remember, like, Movies in their heyday, it was in '84 when Toxic Avenger and Class Nuke High played in the theaters and drive-ins that one year. That was probably their two most popular movies. And those had a decent budget and a decent look to it, but this was really low budget. I was a little bit surprised. But it gets a 7.5 out of 10 for me. And those are the two movies, Squeeze Play and Viewer Discretion Advised, Squeeze Play. And the last thing I want to talk about was, I know Tim Sands was bitching about YouTube is going through some unnecessary changes now. They had a thing where you click on your avatar and it'd go like channel, video managers, subscriber, and settings. Now you can't do it now. Now you got to go over to another section. And they screwed up. I mean, they're making all these little tweaks that don't really make a lot of sense. And I gave up trying to complain about making videos complaining about it. I thought I'd let you know. I think it doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, it doesn't do any good complaining. I'm just glad that, I guess that's to make up for having the awesome Google Hangouts, I guess. All these little weird tweaks to YouTube. So, I don't know. But I know Tim was bitching about it. I don't blame him. But it doesn't do any good bitching about it because they're just going to do it anyway. So, oh well, there you have it. So, hope you liked this video. I went on a little bit. Those Lemonhead freezer pops are pretty good. I was skeptical about these. I didn't know if these would be good or not, but they're not bad at all. So, until next time, everybody, hey, please, take care of my Legion.